God, you are supposed to be all powerful. You are supposed to be all knowing. You are supposed to be all loving, the parent of humanity.
Yes.
Let's look at all loving. Does an all loving parent tell his sons they rule over his daughters? Does an all loving parent tell some of his kids they can enslave and beat their siblings? Does an all loving parent let his children terrorize and go to war with one another? Does an all loving parent let some of his children commit rape, murder, assault, or theft against his other children? Does an all loving parent tell some of his kids that they can deny some of their siblings' rights because they are different? Does an all loving parent issue the death penalty for almost everything his kids do that he finds offensive, even benign stuff like working on a Saturday? And now here is a big question. Does an all loving parent say to his child, "Love me or I will start you on fire and throw you in the basement"?
Have you met my co-worker, Satan?
Is he also all powerful?
No.
Then anything he does you can stop. That is, unless your all powerful attribute is a lie and he's equally or more powerful than you. If you can stop it and choose not to, then your all loving attribute is a lie. Is it that you want to keep up appearances that you are all loving, so you hired a scapegoat to take the blame when you act abominably? Or is it that he is just as powerful or more powerful than you and you want to stop him but you cannot? A third possibility that your all-knowing attribute is a lie and he does things that you do not see coming and therefore cannot stop. But that would also indicate that your all-powerful attribute is a lie. Because if you are all-powerful, you could wipe him out of existence. And if you are all-powerful, you could undo anything that he does. Which begs the question, if you created everything, why did you create Satan?
He was not always evil.
Then your all-knowing attribute is a lie, or you would have known that he would decide to be evil and mess with your creation. Or your all-loving attribute is a lie, since you created him knowing that he would cause pain and suffering. So God, you cannot be all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-loving, and still have evil guys running around. That is impossible. All three of those attributes cannot be true, but all three of those attributes can be false. Another one of your scapegoats, the free will argument, is approaching. That is ridiculous. Free will is about making choices. Most people would not choose to be murdered or raped. Most people would not choose to die or suffer from disease. Most people would not choose to suffer pain. Most people would not choose to starve to death. Most people would not choose to die or be maimed by an accident or natural disaster. If these things are caused by someone's will, and that someone may be you, then it is the will of someone else being forced upon them, and you are choosing to place the will of the abuser above the will of their victim, and therefore you cannot be all loving. Now for reality. There is no proof that God exists, but evil, disease, and natural disasters in this world strongly indicate that he does not unless he is evil or impotent. God is not all-powerful. To have power you must exist. God is not all-loving. To feel emotions you must exist. God is not all-knowing. To have knowledge you must exist. Reality trumps mythology.